Hi guys, it's Chris with Citygirlhomestead. So today I am doing a collab with Jamie's Country Living, and it's called hashtag Bread 2023, where we could pick any kind of bread that we wanted to do. And I'm going to do a quick bread. So let's bring you over here. Yes, I'm using my KitchenAid. I know I don't do it very often, but I am. So on this plate I have an 8-ounce of cream cheese and a cup of butter. I let it sit on the plate for a little bit to soften up. So some of it got really soft because my oven's preheating. Alright. And with that, we're going to need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So we're going to let that... This is the first time I've used this paddle, so it's going to be new for me. We're going to kind of blend that together. Did I tell you it's blueberry cream cheese bread? Sounded really good to me. We're going to let that go for a second. Alrighty. Now we're going to add in 4 eggs. Make sure you save your eggshells if you do any gardening. We're going to put them in the bottom of our brand new ones and let them just break down over the years. We have some that's already ground up that we use on the top part of the soil. We're going to put these in the bottom. So you got 4 eggs, and you need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Looks like 2 teaspoons to me. And now we're going to mix that together. Just want to make sure you guys can see everything here. Ooh, that looks good, but I think I want to speed it up just a little bit. Looks yummy. Smells yummy too. There's just something about fresh anything that you're making and it smells so good. Now we're going to slowly add in, we need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. There's 1.5. And we're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I do use the pink Himalayan salt. And then you're going to use 2 cups of flour. So I'm going to add a little bit in at a time. Let that get blended up a little bit. Looks great, you guys. This is open collab, so if this is something that you want to do, it's for the whole month of March. So you still do have today and tomorrow you could do a bread. I'm like, that's my kind of collab. Pushed back out a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to stop it for just a minute. I'm going to bring it down. And I'm just going to wipe off the sides. Mine doesn't do that automatic wiping thing. My sister has one of those. I do not, unfortunately. Someday, maybe. but not today. Now, you know, you look at bread like this, and I just want to say something before I finish getting it all mixed up. But bread like this, actually what I do with it, honestly, is I bake it up, I let it cool, and then I slice it into slices, and I put it into sandwich baggies, and Tom takes it for a treat. So it's not just for bread anymore. It's good for, you know, treats for your job, everything else. I should have used this a long time ago. All right, let me finish this up. It'll be just a couple more seconds, and then I'll take you to the other side of the kitchen. All right, so we're at the other side of the kitchen. Now, the first thing I'm going to do before I mix in my blueberries, this makes 2 loaves, it says. So I'm going to spray both of my bread pans. And for those of you that ask, I like to bake everything in glass. I got away from metal years ago, and I just like glass better. I do have a few metal pans, but I don't use them very often. So now you're going to use 2 cups of blueberries. I had gotten a big old bag of blueberries given to me a couple weeks ago, and I measured them out into like 1 cup increments, and I froze them. So I figured might as well put them to use. Now, I didn't mix those in with it because I don't want my blueberries all smashed. Not that they're not going to get that way anyway, but I just thought it'd look better if I did it by just hand mixing them in. And this dough turned out looking like cake mix, you guys. I mean, it turned out so beautiful. I should have used my KitchenAid a long time ago, I guess. But I'm getting to where I use it more. Just not a gadgety person. I like my hand mixer too, so. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. I love blueberries. I don't know, my grandson doesn't like blueberries. What is wrong with him? I don't get it. He says, well, I could eat it in a smoothie or something, Grandma. But he literally gags if he puts a blueberry in his mouth. So, I don't know how you're going to eat a smoothie, kiddo. Alright, so let's bring you down here just a little bit. Alright. Now I'm going to spoon mine in, because I want to kind of evenly do it, you know. Isn't that such a pretty color? Oh, I love it. Blueberries, every time I work with them, I think of my grandmother. My grandmother lived in Westford, Michigan. And, you know, she was born in 1923. My grandpa was born in 1900. Yes, they were 23 years apart. And she did everything the old-fashioned way, you know. She baked everything the old way and cooked everything the old way. And she used to take us over to a farm over in Wynn, Michigan. And we could pick blueberries. And I can remember they used to have like this cannon that would go off every so often to keep the blackbirds away from the blueberry bushes. And nobody was standing over you to make sure that you didn't eat any. And I swear, me and my sister over at Nessa's Nook, we probably ate more blueberries than we picked that went out to get paid for. And it's just memories. And like, she'd get them and she'd buy us cornflakes, and then we'd put blueberries and sugar on our cornflakes in the morning for breakfast when we stayed up there. So every time I think about blueberries, I think about my grandma. She would take us every year. I've thought about going back there, but I haven't. Alrighty. So there's the 2 loaves of bread. Don't they look beautiful? I'm going to put them in the oven, and they're going to bake for about 50 minutes. So, but you know, with your ovens, each oven works differently. So, you know, at about 40 minutes, I will put a toothpick in there and I will see if it's close to being done. Because time is time. I get it. But sometimes their time that they say is too long, and sometimes it's not long enough. So always check it about 30 to 40 minutes and see how it does. And the more you get to know your oven, obviously, the more you know how much time it's going to take. So I'll be back. I am so excited. Alrighty. So we have 2 beautiful loaves of blueberry cream cheese bread. So let's try a piece. I'm going to open up my butter because I like butter on whatever bread I have. I'm going to cut a little slice and it's still hot. I know we're not supposed to do that, but oh well. Let's try a little bit of butter on that. If I can get some butter, it'd be great. Must be it's time for me to refill it. Let's go. Mmm. Hot. Mmm. It like melts right in your mouth. This is definitely a must try. Very, very good. So there you go. Once again, it's sponsored by Jamie's Country Living, and it's hashtag bread 2023. So go over and check out her channel and check out the other breads. Maybe you'll find one you'll like to make too. All right. Thanks, you guys. Have a blessed day.